Hello and welcome back to Holiday Star as we are just about to hear Ryota's final huge confession or whatever. We have no idea what's going on. What do you think, Token?
I mean,
He's gonna
I think
confess his
it's
love or something, right?
all a metaphor for the geopolitical quagmire that is the Middle East.
True that. I'm I'm afraid of
Goblins!
Fal not being with me even in the stream. I always worried too much, and at first I thought the stream was just me being scared that someday she'll leave me behind. But I guess that's not it. The Fal I saw here is the real Fal. Meta. It's meta after all. His
His
eye.
eyes
Oh.
flicker nervously. What he says is true. Even though this is a dream, Fal is acting of her own accord.
Fal's been with me ever since we were children. We've been together so long, I just. Somewhere along the line, I started thinking it would stay like that forever. But it won't. It never would. It was all just my imagination. All of it.
His eyes glisten with tears. Ah, how brightly his innocence shines to one as worldly and jaded as myself. He probably hasn't even realized what he's feeling is love.
It, I took it all for granted. I thought it would last forever. But that's not possible. I know Fal better than anyone. I know what she loves and what she hates, what she's good at and what she isn't. I know everything about her, but I don't anymore. Nageki. Nageki knows a Fal that I don't, and not just in his dream. She spends more time in the library every day. If someday I stop being special to her, for that matter, maybe I just thought I was special to her. I just thought I was special for her. All this time to her I've been nothing but.
Well, well, what a pickle. If I've been reading the signs right, Nageki and Fal aren't quite to the point where Ryota should be worried. Nageki being something of a moron, and also Fal being something of a moron. But his
Oblivious.
fears are going. Well, no, I think Fal's a moron. Nageki's
Yeah,
oblivious.
yeah, exactly.
But his fears are going to get more and more likely by the day.
Wait, did you
I
just
need
call me a moron?
I need to pick my words carefully. Hint, hint. How can I coax this young man's heart back into the real world without breaking it?
Persuasion.
Persuasion to maximum.
Hmm. And since
Maybe
it's
save
you,
the game. You can do that. I
can
think
I?
right click,
No,
escape.
no.
All right.
Oh,
Well.
accidentally. Well, spacebar selects something. I don't even know what it was.
What exactly do you mean by special?
Something irreplaceable?
I think this is the right one anyway.
I don't really understand myself. Did you read it further along in the script?
No, but between the two of them, believe in the person or ask him to define exactly what he means. I think with this particular character, redefining what he means is probably the correct way to go.
I don't really understand myself. But at the very least, to me, Fal is Fal, and no one ever can take her place.
So that's it. Whatever were you afraid of then? No one can ever be replaced, Ryota. You'll never stop being special to Fal in that respect. It's as simple as that. You don't think I'm trying to fool you or anything, do you? Fingers crossed?
That's true, I guess, but that's not it. You're breaking my heart here, Rota. If you're gonna make me play through all that stuff again. I'm scared that I just won't be with her as much any.
Of course not. You can't stay children forever. Feel like writing me off as a heartless bastard yet? But ignoring me won't change anything. Time will pass and places will change. The first flowers in spring, a shooting star, the rainbow right after a storm, all beautiful, and none can be captured and held forever. No matter how fair the flower, it will rot and fall to pieces if you never let it go. But memories will never hurt you. The flower withers and the star falls and the rainbow fades away, but you always remember their beauty.
Are you telling me to go on alone with nothing but my memories?
That's a little pessimistic. What I'm saying is, don't let your fears for tomorrow cloud the memories you're making today.
I'm not making any sense now, Yuya. But let's hope he buys it.
Yeah.
That's too abstract for me.
Pal's an idiot. What?
I don't think I understand. Oh, that's you.
How long is he going to keep floundering around? I'll have to be a little more clear. Maybe you'll be an unrequited lover, or maybe you'll live and have a family with Val, or maybe you'll go your own separate ways. But whatever happens, all the time you've spent with her, all the joy you've had will still be yours.
That just makes it even worse. How could I live without the sun now that I'm so used to its warmth and light? I'm scared, Yuya. I don't want to see everything I know collapse around with me.
This is pretty bad. Ryota's an idiot. I've been talking to him I've been taking him for a quiet metrosexual, but maybe he's really into the whole total monopolization thing. As far as I can tell, Miss Val herself hasn't got the slightest idea all this is going on. What a sinfully negligent lady.
What? Don't... She has nothing to do with it.
Everything changes, Ryota. I mean, she is a kind of a thick-headed dolt.
Yeah, but...
It's not her fault.
Yeah, exactly. It's not her fault that he's like this and you can't express it to her. Like,
well,
keep that out of it.
Time is like that. Time is like that. Inconvenient and rude to everyone. Even if you stand still, everything else will leave you behind. No matter how hard you try and prevent change, it will still come. The world and your friends will still change. If what you really want is undisturbed peace for the rest of your days, you'll have to cut all your ties, leave everyone behind, and become a hermit in the mountains.
No. I don't want that.
I didn't think you did. Are you planning to ask someone else to stay with you?
That wouldn't be right. I couldn't ask for something like that. It would be too selfish.
So you think it would be selfish? Aren't you wishing someone would do that for you, just a little bit deep inside?
I don't know. Maybe I am.
Or maybe you aren't. Flawless argument.
Right. We're going in circles here, you guys. Aren't you afraid, Yuya? Everything around us is changing and so are we. You don't know what's ahead. Doesn't that scare you?
There are things that scare even me, yes. Even a hero of justice has his weaknesses. What's waiting for me at the other end of this night? The best day of my life, or the very worst? No one knows, and that's why all we who cannot see tomorrow can do is put our brave smiles and march boldly into the new day.
Isn't that called bluffing?
Hell yes!
Fake it till you make it.
Is. Yeah, more or less. All this time I've just been trying to look cool so no one will realize what's going on inside. But what's wrong with putting on a little show?
I mean, it's a compliment, but this game became a lot realer than I would ever have expected for
game goes places.
What's going on. Yeah, I like it, but I don't know if I like the way, like, it's... I don't know, it's weird. the fact that it's woven into this like really weird, completely
What
bizarre
you're saying
world
is
is sort of
prototype for Doki Doki Literature Club.
yeah, but it's not as well done as that. But
Well,
you know,
it came first.
first, well, yes, but still,
It's also
like,
not existential horror.
Exactly,
at that
as
point.
well.
This is just more.
just saying, I want to
deep
give
story.
it credit for that, but it's it's a little weird the way it shows up here. Either way,
Well, I like it.
yeah, I like it too. Let's keep it going.
And the end.
I have a question for you. There are only two choices. You're running a little low on time, you see. Oh, that was all you.
Oh. Kawara Ryota. What do you want to do? You can accept the king's invitation or stay here. Nageki would be removed and you would spend eternity celebrating the endless holiday with Fao, and tomorrow would never come. Nothing would change. Nothing would ever hurt you again. Or you can refuse the king's invitation and return to the wheel. I realize I said you have two choices. That's actually one choice. It's really two options. Sorry. Sometimes I'm wrong like that. Your relationship with Fao will change sooner or later, for better or for worse. And a new day will come. Now choose. I won't try and force you either way. You alone can decide what your salvation will be. Just remember that the real world has cookies. And in any case, it won't do us any good unless he decides to break free himself. Now then. If I remember Nageki's map right, I should be near the throne room.
Okay, so we'll find out what he ends up choosing. We don't know yet.
Dun, dun, dun. But something's bothering me. I've been looking as hard as I can, but I still haven't found it. The plot. There was another star below and to the right of the room where we started. Oh, shit. Someone else must be there. I went to the right. If that map is correct, there should be a route to the star here somewhere. But where? Ow!
We don't have to worry about getting lost, but this corridor is way too long. It's connecting two stars. There really isn't any way it could not be long. Stop pointing out how futile my complaints are.
Wow, that's my life in a sentence.
We're almost there anyway. Beyond that should be the king's chamber? Nageki stares at the extravagant door at the end of the hallway and nods. Alright. Let's get in there with a bang, take out the king with a clang, and knock down the lighthouse with a crash.
Looks like you two cleared your half just fine.
Yuya!
The one and only.
We went through 2 rooms.
Fucking Stella.
We went to Okasan, Miro Kaku, and Dr. Iwamine. And we made lots of cracks in the shell. Though I still don't think the doctor's really with us.
2 rooms after all.
Yep. Just like on the map.
I didn't take any shortcuts, but I've only been through 2 rooms as well. So... I'm afraid I have to go back, mon ami.
But we're just a few steps from the king.
We're still 1 short. I must have missed the room somewhere. No doubt it's the way. I'll go find the last room as quickly as I can. My mission here is to get everyone out alive, after all. By that, I think he means the teacher.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. And your status as a hero of justice does give you a better chance at spot checks than either of us. What? Spot checks? Yuya will finish his search and rescue. I'll claw some sense into the king, and Nareki will destroy the lighthouse. It's the perfect plan. Try not to hurt him too badly, Miss Manction. He started it.
I was hoping to enjoy our reunion a little more. We'll have plenty of time for that after we wake up. The king isn't going to Blah, 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 blah. The king isn't going to be like anything you fought before, mon ami, and he certainly won't be eager to let you pass. But we're low on time, and this is the best way.
Don't worry, Yuya. Nothing can stand before Nageki and me. Ours is a march of destruction, and no tender grasses sprout in the charred trails we leave. Speak for yourself. Mr. Sakazaki, Itori is blind, and if he's alone, he may be scared. Please help him.
Of course. Leave it to me. Back to the mission, then. Adieu.
And as for us, into the Hall of the King.
The Mountain King.
Coming through! Stormtrooper Captain Fell has arrived, Jesus! You invited us here, and we have come. We want to talk.
His Royal Highness, the King. Hello, I am the King.
You rotten royal rapscallion! Your silly fanfare and informal greeting won't help you now.
The King asked, "Why do you look so angry?" The King is scared. The King does not understand. The King does not understand. The King does not understand and thinks he might cry.
Your Majesty, we didn't come here to make you cry. Please listen to what we have to say. You won't get anywhere talking to him, Nageki. He belongs in a mental institution. He hasn't listened to anything we've said so far anyway. Come on, let's beat him up already. That's all you know, you cave person. Miss Maxim, please. Nageki glares at me. I guess he's right. Our opponent is the undead lord of a dead kingdom. Maybe if we talk for a bit, we'll find out something useful. Who are you?
The King is the King.
I know that. And it's not what I'm asking. The migrant said that this is a place where the souls of the dead wash up. The souls of the dead who have gone astray, that is. He said that this false star grows by attracting those souls within its light. Were you the one who created the star? If you did, why? Why did you try to trap more people here?
Because it is safe here.
Safe? This place is fake. It's a sham. This place is the danger. I don't think the king is evil. Sometimes he doesn't seem like anything but evil. No. The king just thinks a little differently than we do. He's doing all this because he thinks he's helping people. Isn't that right?
Of course. The king always acts with the good of his people at heart.
His idea of what's good is too far away from ours, Nageki.
Like Fal's idea of what's funny.
Fuck off.
Or what would be a cool thing to do for a Let's Play, like making it once a year thing.
Honestly, we would be completely lost, and I mean,
And
it
it
might
would
still
be
be funny,
funny.
but I don't think it would be as
funny.
enjoyable.
Yes, it would.
That may be true. Also, we wouldn't be able to do it once every Christmas. It would have been Christmas first, then New Year's the next time, then I guess January the year after, and that would have been just confusing as hell. Anyway.
I enjoyed it.
No reason to cry over
But then
spilled
I
milk.
have taste, so...
That may be true, but I still want to figure out his motives. It's not very likely, but we can persuade him without using force. If we can persuade him without using force, we should. Tell me, Your Majesty, where did you come from? Oh boy. Maybe
We'll
you want to
see.
take
Yeah.
this as the king, as
Okay.
this internal monologue?
Oh, okay. It was already dark out when I awoke. What time is it? It must be past 6. I feel like I had a report due today. Which one was it? Classics? Or maybe German lit? Whatever. I gave up on both of them ages ago. I don't want to go out. Where did I go wrong? Was it when I took the gap year? Or when I settled for a safety school? No. It must have been a long time before that. The days go by and I do nothing. I wrap myself up in blankets and never go outside. I hate myself, and I hate myself, and night is here. Sleep until morning, sleep until noon, doze through the evening, and wake up at night. At first I would write every day. Not quite a journal, and not quite poetry, but writing. I didn't hate writing. But one day, even that was too much trouble. My life was always boring. I never had friends.
My God, it's Matt.
Nothing good ever happened to me. Whenever I would go outside, everybody else would sneer and laugh at me. The world turned its thorny, unkind back on me. I can't do anything. I'm useless. I'm trash. I never really taken care of myself. I'd be useless at work if I had a job. I have no redeeming qualities.
Way to be fucking downer all of a sudden, god damn it, game.
I think I would be better off dead.
The end.
Yeah, just the game ends.
Yeah.
My bed is a cocoon. I want to go back to the shell I hatched from. I want to go back to when I was a yolk floating around in an egg, so I can rot and die before
Jesus.
I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. I can't take this anymore. Why do I have to live and study and work? Why do I have to deal with other people? Working hard has never gotten me anything. Birds have it so much better decades ago. They were born, ate, flew, slept, and never had to think about any of this. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. But I do not have the courage. I do not like pain. I don't want to suffer. Someone, help. And just when it was the most painful, when I had sunk so deep into my depression that I could sink no further, the gods heard my wish and granted it. A friend, my only friend. I was useless to myself and everyone else, but the gods still showed kindness to me.
You know what just occurred to me?
Hmm?
This could be Ryota about the first time he met Falmunction here.
Bit of a stretch, but possible.
Well, either way, this is someone else talking.
Mm-hmm. I can do this. Your plumage is so nice. It's bright and cheerful, unlike mine.
I guess it wouldn't be her then.
And it wasn't just coloration. He was my opposite in every way. He was earnest and smart. He didn't mumble when he talked. But despite all that, he understood me more than anyone else in the world.
It must be hard for you. I know how it feels. It's painful. It's not your fault. Society's always telling us to do this, do that. It's like we're held at gunpoint. I hate it all too, but just like you, right?
Sorry, I got a text.
It's okay.
Freaked me out for a second. It's a cursed image, so to speak.
Jesus.
And he alone understood me, and I alone understood him. we were alone, the two of us in the world. The time we had together was the warmest and sweetest time of my life. If only it would go on forever. And one day he said to me,
Let's make it go on forever. Come on, let's die together. It won't be
Wait, what?
scary if we're together. Holy shit!
I tend to disagree, actually.
Are
Are you serious?
Of course I am. I've never lied to you, have I? Bad influence, get away.
He was kind to me right until the end there when he started being a lunatic. One night he came home with a bag full of medicine. Shit
Jesus.
was weird. Medicine to wash us away without pain forever.
Let's go somewhere far away. Somewhere where we're completely alone, just the two of us. Where no one can bother us and no one will find us.
We left on our final journey and we took the medicine.
Guess that's me. I'm getting tired. I feel so peaceful holding your wing like this. We should have done this a long time ago. Freak.
My pulse and breathing are dropping steadily. We're almost to the end.
Yes, just us at the end of the world. Time to say goodbye to this awful world
Wait, why is
together.
there pudding here? I guess you're right.
I was thinking it was about time to say goodbye to you.
He softly stands up. His warm wing leaves mine. He steps calmly away. He reaches into my bag. He takes out the key to room 701, my wallet, my ID. What? I reach out. Can't move.
Goodbye. This is as far as I take you.
But you said you'd leave this awful world behind with me.
Yes, what an awful world it is. But I still have things I need to do in it.
No, I don't want to die. I don't want to. I don't.
It's too late for that now. How many times have you told me you want to die? You never really want to die, but you had to. People like you are just a bother, hanging around, complaining, and getting in the way. What an awful world.
It wasn't my fault. Why do you have to kill me? Come on, please. This isn't right.
You're right. I never really did. Well, that's still you.
You're right. I never really did want to die. It wasn't me. It was... I blame society. It wasn't me. It was everyone around me.
Society, you say?
Help me, please. Call an ambulance. Come on, please. Do it. Do
It
the
won't
thing.
come. This is the end
Come
of
on,
the
man,
world.
Do the thing.
What?
Ah.
I don't know.
Do the
I
thing.
missed it.
Do the thing, man. Come on. Ah.
Aww. It won't come. This is the end of the world, and it belongs to you and me alone.
Bleh. I don't bleh, want to die. Bleh. I'm scared. I'm scared. Bleh. Fuck, I'm still alive. Keep
Yeah.
making that noise. I don't... Why are you doing this to me? Bleh.
You wished for death, and I helped you to it. That's all there is to say. Please try not to show up. It will just hurt you more.
Someone help me. Bleh.
The King's Picture Book.
Hey, it worked.
Once there was a poor little quail. One day the quail was tricked by a bad bird and died. The quail was put onto the train through the night sky along with all the other birds who had died.
As you do.
Where's the train going? There must be a terrible place at the end of the line. The quail was so scared and so afraid, it thought its little heart would burst. But the train stopped for a little while. Apparently even galactic trains have to wait for signals. The quail was too scared to stay on the train, so it jumped off. There was a dark, dark room there. There was nothing in it but a chair and a little candle. There was no one else there. The quail sat on the chair and cried. Why did this happen? It was betrayed by its friend and forced onto a strange train. What would happen next? The quail thought and thought and made a station. Maybe if there's a station, someone will come by to play. The quail made a station and lit the candle and waited. Time passed, birds came. The dark room became a beautiful kingdom. The candle became a grand lighthouse. The chair became a royal throne. And the quail became the king. Those who come to the kingdom become one with the king. The king is all, and all are the king. No one is hurt, and no one has any sad thoughts.
Just like Canada.
The birds of the holiday star lived happily. Happily ever after. How nice! How very nice.
Happiness is here. Happiness and nothing else.
Jesus.
The king thought, if everyone is one, none will be afraid. So little by little, the king absorbed everyone on the holiday star. And now we are one.
Spooky. I don't feel
And
like
to undercut the tone completely.
understand you at all, even after the huge monologue. He's lonely, so he wants friends. But he doesn't want his friends to quarrel, so he absorbs them all. You're quite a storyteller, Your Highness, to use a few hundred lines to express what I just did in 3. In other words, this whole place is basically a cult of loneliness and crazy peer pressure. What's good about having everyone together, Mr. King? No one gets to play their own part. If Oka-san were here, he'd say something like, everyone is different and everyone is good. Well, actually, more like cool, but you get my drift. Mr. King? And then he'd slap you. And slap you again. Even now that you're the king, you're still just a small frightened quail. You ran and hid in your shell, and now you're safe in your own private kingdom. I suppose you're right. If everyone is one, no one gets hurt. But there's no one in this fake star but you, Your Majesty. As long as you stay here, you'll be alone.
The king said that is not the king's fault. The king was not the only one who wished for this.
The blackbird.
All who came here accepted it gladly. Even the ones like you, who were angry at first. In 2 days, you will be the king's best friends. You are the ones who are wrong. It is you who are wrong. You're not right.
Which means you're
the
wrong.
The pair of you are incorrect.
You stand corrected, good sirs.
The group known as you has an inherent fallacy with the truth.
Quod erat demonstrandum.
What the fuck? This thing. The king and that king and this king and all these kings are so happy. But you want to hurt the king and this king and that king. Everyone has to be good on this star. If we are not one, then someone will surely hurt someone else. The king said, "Let us become happy together." I've rechecked everywhere,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen any other doors.
You're exactly right.
It's one hallway from start to finish. Looks like this path must be hidden too well for the naked eye to see.
I'll just enter this cheat code here. The last room should be where I'll find Professor Nanaki. Or wait, didn't Fal say he was Hitori Nanimo in this world? Anyway, there should be a quail here somewhere, but he's been singled out for poor treatment. Did you really have to hide him away like this, Your Majesty?
And here I think we should check out once more. Token already predicted it would be another 2 episodes, so I guess he's right. So yeah,
Aren't I
before
always?
we meet this quail person,
2 and 2 is 5.
yeah,
Always right.
we'll wait for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Also, check out Token's channel. He's been
Always
doing
check
a
that
great
out.
job ruining his voice and everything for the good of humanity. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Hardly worth it.